Peace, everyone. I am Joy Allen of the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty, and you are now watching Crumb TV.
Brother Red Pill representing Know the Ledge, one half of the Twin Pillars. I am here rocking with Crumb TV.
Now you are watching Crumb TV.
You can find me on Crumb TV.
You can catch me on Crumb TV.
This is Chief Kalanago here at Crumb TV.
I am Joy Allen of the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty in the Crumb TV studio.
Honored to be on your program, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Crumb TV.
Peace. Ashe. Islam. Namaste. Hotep. Grand Rising. Konnichiwa. Rahubat. Islam. Namaste. Umjambo. Oseo. Holito. Islam. Hotep. Grand Rising. Bonjour, hola, aloha. Whatever the greeting is in your respective language, I am your humble brother Crumb, here for another installation of Crumb TV. So you already know what it is, family. This is called 12/21/2020 End of World Prophecy Debunked. But before we get into that, family, let me just acknowledge the first responders. Let me see who's in the building first and foremost, because we about to get this thing jumping like Jordan. So of the first responders, the number one person in the building is my big brother from another mother, Carleaf Livingston. Brother Leaf, actually, the eclectic skeptic, if you've never seen him or heard him before, we do a financial series and we're going to do one in the future. So he is number one in the building. He says, peace. Famo, I'm saying peace back. I see you. Number two in the building, Marlene Anderson. She says, kisses and love, peace and love, all types of love. And I'm loving it because she is so lovely. You see what I did there? Okay, so that's number two of the first responders. Number three of this perfecta trifecta is Tavara Robinson. She says, peace, family. And as she looks so peaceful, we say peace back. So I want to say peace and love to all of the family. Those are the first responders. This is 12/21/2020, End of the World Prophecy Debunked. So with that said, I want to thank everyone for chiming in, tuning in, for hitting that like button if you are a master student, and for hitting that subscribe button if you're a noob in town of Crumb TV. We about to get it jumping. But before we do that, I want to acknowledge one of the matriarchs of Crumb TV. It is my sister, Joy Allen. Peace and love, sis. How are you?
Peace, Brother Crumb, and peace to all the master students and all the new people to Crumb TV.
Yeah, so sis, before we get into this, can you tell the people who you are and where they can find you at, please?
Yes, I am Joy Allen of the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. There's my ticker below. You can check me out on my YouTube channel, and I have the handle, I'm known to bust up all lies. So I have admins and sharers from my platform. My sharer named me, he termed me one for busting up all lies. So I cover many topics. Whatever I see needs to be addressed, and I need to let us know what it is and truths about it, facts about it. I bring it. So that's me in short. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram also at MKDTNT. And of course, here on Crumb TV. And my humble brother Crumb has another YouTube channel called Branch of Knowledge. Go check him out over there as well.
Branch of Knowledge, we giving you love, family. Definitely. Yeah, shout out Branch of Knowledge. I never shout that page out. And thank you for, you can't find
and your Twitter account.
Oh, Twitter, yes. The redheaded stepchild that we never talk about. But, we got some beautiful family on Twitter, so shout out to them. So with that said, yeah, sis, can you tell me what's been going on? What are people saying? And I'm going to try my best to just address it and kind of bring some science to everything. So please indulge.
Okay, so I'm bringing the brief of it. I'm sitting here today as a master student. We already know Brother Crumb is not going to try. He's actually going to do it. He's bringing it. So y'all buckle in, sit be prepared. So this is what's going on. In the Crumb TV family, there's talk. There's definitely talk. And I've heard conversation. People have shared with me predictions of the Mayan calendar. People have shared with me predictions according to 1221 and the world ending, or something dramatic happening, a major shift. So necessarily not the world ending. Some have thoughts of humankind actually ending, and a division or division between humankind, where you're either on a side where you're embracing your higher self, or you're on a side where you're dealing with your lower self. So you have created and you're working with your own individual hell. So we also have heard thoughts of, I don't know if Pro, when we talk about this, we've heard conversations of the sun being destroyed and all types of things. So we're addressing those things today, and Brother Crumb is bringing the receipts.
Yeah, yes. So, with that said, maybe they said, I'm sure somebody said something about the sun being destroyed, because I heard a little bit of the buzz. I watched maybe 5 or 10 minutes of a couple of different videos that were probably longer than that, but I just didn't, and invest that much time. So, I just kind of heard it somewhere. And I had asked you yourself, I said, hey, just go kind of, see what they're saying. So, I guess both of us kind of just listened out there. And I want the family in the listening audience, please, if you have heard anyone say anything about the 1221 end of the world prophecy, please press 1. If you have not heard it, press 2. If you have, press 1. If you have not, press 2. And of course, in this time, usually pressing 2 is bad. In this case, is not, because a lot of people haven't, and that's okay. So let's just get right down to it. Mm-hmm. Could you pull up share screen for us, and I'll pull up Google search engine?
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Gotcha. Oops, hold on.
We gotta get to the nitty gritty.
You want to do the commercial while I pull this up right quick?
Oh yeah. I wanted to say, family, we got to give a big shout out to our sponsors, the people who help keep Crumb TV going. So this video is brought to you. Oh, wrong button. I don't know if I hit that or you hit that. I think you hit that. Me. Okay. Yeah. This video is brought to you by our most current and most favorite sponsor, Sherry Berry. This video was brought to you by SherryBerryStudio.com, your one-stop art shop. The link is in the description. I had to mute you there.
It's okay.
Okay, so yeah, with that said, can you share your screen?
Got it.
Okay, so with that said, can you type in, or I think you can just hit that microphone and ask Google what the shortest day of the year is.
Hold on.
Because we're gonna have to, we gotta have the receipts. People coming on the internet and they just talking. They just talking, and to get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. So here it says, what's the shortest day of the year? Now this is actually Yahoo. So I don't know how they do on answers. So what's the shortest day of the year? Amazon, they don't get an answer. Can you scroll? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, because I don't know how Yahoo works, if they can give an answer or not. But I know if you ask Google, they'll answer. Boom, boom. So so boom. This is peaceful. Can you scroll a little bit? I just want to. Do you mind? If you don't mind, could you read that, please?
Hold on, I had to unmute my mic. You want me to go to this say 2019? We want to do 2020?
No. It's the same every year. It's all good.
All right. 22 December. The 2019 winter solstice was on Sunday, 22 December. The winter solstice occurs in December, and in the northern hemisphere, the date marks the 24-hour period with the fewest daylight hours of the year. That is why it is known as the shortest day of the year or the longest night of the year.
All right. So you got something over here to the right as well. Can you scroll to the right and indulge us? Do you mind?
Sure. The winter solstice, hemel solstice, or hibernal solstice, also known as midwinter, occurs when one of the Earth's poles has its maximum tilt away from the sun. It happens twice yearly, once in each hemisphere.
All right. So at this particular point, we are furthest away from the sun. And if you can scroll back to the top, on that day, it is the shortest day of the year. So the sun won't rise. It's going to be damn near 9 o'clock in the morning. And the sun just going to be coming up on that day in just a couple of days. And it's going to be like a little bit after 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock would have just been like that. And now it's getting dark. You'd be like, damn, it's 4 o'clock and it's legitimately dark outside at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, I don't care if them daggone lights and the street lights is on or not. Tell the babies come on in the house. It's dark outside. So now, when we dealing with December, this is every single year. I don't want the family to think, oh, this whole thing on 12/21. Every single year, 12/21, 12/22 is the winter solstice. It is the shortest day of the year, the longest day of the night. That's number one. That's the first receipt for the family. Now, with that said, when we're dealing with December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, it's kind of a period. There's a lot of stuff that's happening during that time. Can you tell us what else the videos that you have watched had said?
So there's also talk about the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. And a conjunction is when the two bodies are close to each other and they actually, in so many terms, travel together on a journey. Now, when it is known in astrology, I don't know how far you can get. In astrology, it's known that there's a positive conjunction and a negative conjunction. And it's positive when it involves Venus, Jupiter, and the sun. And it's a negative when it involves Mars, Saturn, and the moon. So
Damn.
It looks like with Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, there's a positive and a negative. So there is a balance. You know what I mean?
I wanted to ask the family, especially on YouTube, on Facebook, not so much, but on YouTube, do I talk about, have I spoken about Saturn a lot as of recently before anybody said anything about anything? To the list, to the master students who rock with me, have I been speaking about Saturn a lot lately? Now, with that said, if anybody has been following Crumb TV, they know that I already said Saturn is not a planet. Saturn is a brown dwarf star. In addition to that, Jupiter is a brown dwarf star. Can you pull up Google for me, please?
Okay, I got it.
And ask Google, is Saturn and Jupiter, or are Saturn and Jupiter brown dwarf stars? Because we got two things going. While she's pulling it up, you can just share a screen for us, please, real quick. Please and thank you.
Okay, it's up here.
There we go. Please, if you don't mind.
Okay. Brown dwarfs fall somewhere between the masses of giant planets like Saturn and Jupiter and the smallest stars. We could speak of brown dwarf masses as fractions of our sun's mass. But astronomers typically use Jupiter's mass as a standard measure.
All right, and I really love to just reference these receipts because I don't want people to think this is Black Power revolutionary racist.com. Family, this is simply earthsky.org. Okay. So now when we're dealing with Saturn, what they're basically saying is there's a group of celestial bodies that are bigger than Jupiter, but smaller than the sun. So what do we categorize things in between that? Well, those are stars. That's what the leading smart people say. So now, most stars operate in pairs. They're not solo dolo. If you see a solo dolo star, something's up. For the most part, stars operate in pairs. It's like shoes. You're not really going to see just our single shoes. Shoes operate in pairs. Or better yet, socks. You're going to see single socks, but the story in the dryer or what have you. So now, Jupiter and Saturn were a pair. They weren't always with the sun. The sun and Jupiter, the sun and these gas giants are separated by a meteor belt. They're kind of on the outside. It's like when you're dealing with Venus, when you're dealing with Earth, the sun is married to those women. They're legitimate women who are in the will. When you're dealing with Jupiter and Saturn, they side chicks. I don't rock with them. I don't take them in public. I keep, grandma used to say, I deal with them with a long handle spoon. So now, these planets that scientists are now deeming as stars. Oh, well, back in the day, they said, press 1 if they told you back in the day, Pluto was a planet. Hold on, I'm gonna press 1 because I think a lot of y'all from the new school, a lot of y'all youngins still got Similac on your breath. When I was a kid, they didn't say that. I know because you're when I was a kid, old school, back when we used to watch Thundercats.
Yes.
At that time, they told us Pluto was a planet. Now the new update is Saturn and Jupiter are stars. So now, as of December 22nd, these two stars are going to come into conjunction. But this is the thing. They're going to come into conjunction, two stars. Now, these two stars might not be bright individually, but collectively, they're going to be pretty bright. In addition to that, these two stars are going to be at their brightest that they've ever been before on the day that the sun is going to be the darkest. I'm sorry. I didn't take my blood pressure pills. What I'm saying is that when they say December 21st, I don't think they're really putting it into perspective. So for me, if I was the sun, because every December 21st, every December 22nd, I got to rest. I can't come up and shine all day. I can't be playing with y'all. I'm going to come out and we can get a little bit of daylight and then I got to go. But that's my, okay, Saturn and Pluto are my children and they in school. And they know on December 22nd, I got to go to work early and I leave work late. I'm not going to be home. So that's the day you're going to come and try to tell me to sign this note from the teacher. That morning, you woke me up super early that morning, showed me that letter from the teacher that had all F's on it, saying you got to sign this. Hey, Daddy, can you sign this because I got all F's? I'm discombobulated. You're going to pull that on me today? I was off yesterday. You had that paper yesterday. When you got off school yesterday, why didn't you give me that paper then? You're going to wait to this day and come and pull that on me? Jupiter and Saturn? Now, sis, when we're dealing with Jupiter and Saturn, this goes a little bit deeper because I said the sun is going to die on that day. A lot of these people are saying the sun is going to die on December 21st. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Well, in terms of debunking the prophecy, the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction happens every 800 years.
So this is nothing new.
It's not anything new.
Oh. Surprise. We just ruined the whole fantasy. And I wanted to ask the listening audience, do you know why clocks are round? Let me just type this in here. Do you know why clocks, I'm trying to type, are round? Question mark. So this is my question to the listening audience. Do you know why clocks are round? So let me see. Do 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 da, da. All right, time's up. Clocks are round. Well, actually, sis, could you? Would you like to take a shot at it, or should I just go for it?
Go for it.
Clocks are round because time is circular, meaning it's just going in a circle, meaning it's just repeating itself, meaning outside of military time, after 12 o'clock is 1 o'clock. Even when military time, after, 2,300 hours?
What?
After 2,400 hours, it's not 25.
Yeah, it goes to zero.
It goes to zero again.
Mm-hmm.
After December,
comes
January.
Mm-hmm.
After Sunday,
comes Monday.
It just keeps going. The clocks are round.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when we're dealing with these celestial phenomena, the things that we're seeing, these things are happening over and over and over again. Now, with the story of the sun dying, would you like to elaborate on that, or broach it, or should I?
You should, because I heard it from you. So
Okay.
Let's stay with the source.
That's fair. That's fair. You're gonna pass me the ball. Let me shoot it. I'm humble. When we talk about the sun dying, if the family's not 100% clear on what we're talking about, this is the story of Jesus. The Son of God dies, meaning the literal sun in the sky doesn't rise above the horizon. Let's say the line of my couch, my luxury love seat, voila, is the horizon, and the sun rises above the horizon and gets very high in the sky. Well, to the listening audience, if you go outside on December 21st and look outside at 12 o'clock, noon, when the sun is at the highest point, at noon, go out at noon. I don't care if you go out at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't care what time you go out. The sun's not going to go above the horizon. The sun going to get right there. The sun going to be like today, the sun said, ying, ying. On that day, the sun going to be like, Yeah, yeah. Like you're gonna see, you're not even gonna see the whole sun. You're gonna see a semicircle in the horizon, and it'll never go past that semicircle. And for 3 days, oh Christians, I'm getting back to my days. Oh my God.
Go
Church,
ahead.
with me, say Ashe. Church, if you're master students, if you're with me, say Ashe. So with that said, the Son of God is going to die for 3 days, and it's not going to rise above the horizon for 3 days. But verily I say unto thee, Christians, on the third day, the Lord's coming back. The Lord is coming back with his crown of thorns, walking on water, raising the dead.
Turning water into wine.
Turning water into wine, because we got to have that turn up.
Yeah.
So now he's going to raise from the dead. And this is going to be on December 25th. Biblically speaking, and for holy day holiday, do you know what December 25th is?
That would be Christmas.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
We celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of these people who are, end of the world prophecy, you know, what are we talking about when we say December 21st, December 22nd, the sun is going to die, there's a Death Star?
Mm-hmm.
When we talk about a Death Star, you'd be like, oh, Crumb, why would people say on December 21st there's a Death Star? Family, because the sun's going to die. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to do that. I said to myself, I'm not going to do that anymore. The sun's going to die. The Son of God is going to die, and he's going to be dead for 3 days, but don't worry, because he's going to resurrect and come back.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing. While the sun is dead, Jesus, the Son of God, while the sun is dead for those 3 days, Saturn is going to show his tail. But the thing about Saturn, do you know what they call Saturn in terms of like Bible religion type stuff?
Yeah, I did. I do. I don't recall right now. Satan. Mm-hmm.
Satan. So now you said this time when the sun is going to die, Saturn is going to come out, teamed up with Jupiter or Zeus, Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
and Satan is going to team up against Horus or Ra. Can somebody type in damn Gina? Can somebody, because when you go and listen to these people and it's so spooky and everybody's, oh my God, the sky is falling. I need y'all to get on Crumb TV, and we're gonna make sense of what the people are saying. We're gonna bring the science, we're gonna bring the mythology, we're gonna bring the occultism. So when these people come and say these things, we're gonna be able to speak to it. Now let's get back to the business. Saturn is Satan.
Mm-hmm.
They said Saturn is the devil. Saturn represents a day of the week. Do you know what day of the week Saturn represents?
Saturday.
The 6th day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
In Spanish, Saturday is Sábado. In Hebrew, Saturday is Sabbath.
Mm-hmm.
The Sabbath day. Sabbath day for those people, they call that the holy day. That's the day of Saturn is their holy day. Some people call that Luciferian. Mm-hmm. Where Saturday, Saturn day, Satan day, Satan worship, the synagogue of Satan is what that one Jewish guy said. So now when you're dealing with Saturn, do you know which planet Saturn is in terms of numbers from the sun? The 6th one.
Mm-hmm.
6th day of the week, 6th planet, Did you know Saturn has a hexagon at its north pole?
Yeah, because I watch Crumb TV.
Indeed. And we talk about Saturn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Hexagon has 6 sides, and hexes are negative spells. And I just want to point this out to the family because they talking all this stuff about, because at one point in time, y'all hated the devil. Oh, Crumb over there talking about Saturn and 666 and the devil. Crumb, why you not talking about Jesus and Allah and this and this and that? Family, we're going to have to talk about Satan a little bit. We got to talk about the devil a little bit. We got to talk about demons. Everything they told you that was bad. I told myself I wasn't going to do that. Everything they told you that was bad is good, and everything they told you that was good is bad. So now, that 666 that they told you was the devil, sis, can you decode that Saturn 666 thing for me real quick? What is the 666? Is this religion or something, or can we put some science to this?
So the science would be the 6 electrons, the 6 neutrons, and the 6 protons. So that's science.
So some people was rebuking this Saturn energy. These people, oh, I can't wait for 1221, end of the world. Oh, it's going to be the Saturn. I thought you weren't feeling Saturn like that. I thought you didn't like that 666 thing. I thought you Christians was not doing a holy day on Saturday. I was banging with the sun. Y'all go to church. Y'all Christians go to church on Sunday. But this the thing. On December 21st, that's the darkest day for you Christians. That's going to be the darkest day for you sun worshipers. You Cometians, Kemet. It's going to be a dark day that day. Amen Ra. It's going to be a dark day that day, Horus, Isis, Osiris. On that day, Seth, Satan, the 666. Now, you told me about this thing that you said the 666, it was going to be Jupiter, but what's going to happen on that day? What's supposed to happen, sis?
Which day?
December 21st. This Jupiter Saturn conjunction, the earth, the sun's going to be gone. The sun's leaving. The sun's going to die. Jesus going to die that day. Satan or Saturn's going to come and conjoin with Jupiter, Zeus. And what's you said it's supposed to some energy or something supposed to do something?
Yeah, so they'll be close together, so they'll appear as one star in the sky.
Can you pull up a picture of Jupiter North Pole hexagon real quick, please? Okay.
And also, with that being said, while we were discussing those two stars coming together, you were discussing the Thor movie and Loki and the planned attack on Asgard.
I can't necessarily remember that particular point, but what was the question? I had just asked you, because I'm gonna get to the point on that one.
Okay.
What was the question I had just asked you? I'm sorry.
To pull up this Jupiter North Pole hexagon.
No, well, yeah, that was a request. I had asked you a question though prior to that. My apologies.
Oh, something about what Jupiter and Saturn is going to be doing.
Yeah, you said it's going to change the energy. People going to like mutate, get powers and shit.
Oh yeah, so it's supposed to be a shift, and it for those who are in alignment and with themselves, they are supposed to be living happier lives and getting gifts, having their gifts revealed to them, and then of course we have to learn how to harness those gifts. And then for those people who don't have that ability, they will be living in a sadder time for themselves.
Indeed. So here we have a picture of Saturn's North Pole. So now, and when we look at Saturn, we're going to see a connection to Satan. When we look at Satan, we're going to see the anagram which is the same set of letters which spell a different word. Satan spelling Santa. Santa at the North Pole. Satan, Santa, North Pole, Saturn. I digress. So now at Saturn's North Pole, you're going to see a hexagon. Now that we can see this hexagon at Saturn's North Pole, can you type in cymatics?
Spell that for me.
Because I think if you just hit that microphone and say cymatics, it's going to populate.
Let me allow it. Cymatics. This is what you were looking for.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you just scroll to the right. Let's see what that says right there, and kind of scroll up so the listening audience can take a view upon, can take a gander.
Okay.
Please.
Cymatics is a subset of modal vibrational phenomena. The term was coined by Hans Jenny, a Swiss follower of the philosophical school known as anthroposophy.
Okay, so now cymatics, basically, okay, and I hit images because they're using a bunch of damn big words. It's a picture with 1,000 words. Somebody have to make this shit simple to me. Y'all playing around. All right, scroll. Okay, that dude right there to the far left. Oh no, okay, yeah, far left, a little bit more left. I think that's the right side. Well, that's my right. I don't know if that. Okay, your left, not my left. Other left. Right above the word cymatics. That's what I want you to click. It says cymatics in like some sand or white stuff. Okay. Are you with me? Did I lose you? Is my computer dead? No. Sis, are you there? Sis, are you there? Are you there? It don't look like she's there. Okay, so maybe she's not there. No worries at all. So I'll just give the family the juice. When we're dealing with cymatics, well, actually, let me see if I can just share my screen. I don't want to share my screen because I got a bunch of windows open and I don't want to close them. But we got about 200 people in the room right now. So, I'm going to, give the people what they're looking for. Are you not entertained? All right. So what is cymatics? Oh, this hooker don't want to talk. I was looking for Siri to answer the question, but she didn't, she felt bougie. So here we go. It says cymatics, power of sound, right here. So when we're dealing with the power of sound, if you put like sand on a speaker or water on a piece of glass and then like play sound from the speaker, the sand or the water or whatever like thing, like maybe even tennis balls or whatever, they'll start popping in a shape. That's what's happening with the North Pole of Saturn. You're seeing cymatics. There's an energy coming from Saturn. That's that 666 energy. And only the 666 being is going to resonate with that energy. So when everybody talk about 2021, I'm sorry, 1221, people going to whatever, it's only the 666 people. You six ether beings. Because when we're dealing with the 6, we're really dealing with the 9. The 9 ether beings are Gucci. The 8 ether beings, I don't know. The 7 ether beings, it's not looking good. The 6 ether beings, not a snowball chance in hell. Not a snowball chance in hell for you 6 ether beings. You ain't going to upgrade, baby. Not even Beyonce going to be able to upgrade y'all. Okay? You are selenium-based melanin people. Okay? So now, with that said, that energy coming from Saturn is going to be intensified by Jupiter. And it's going to come on that day. And it's going to change the 666 frequency. here on earth for the people like you and me. So now, you were saying what's going to happen when this conjunction happens and these two stars give off this cymatic energy.
Mm-hmm.
These two stars, not planets, on the darkest day of the year. My apologies. You said that people are supposed to upgrade or something?
Yeah, it's a time of a shift of awareness and ascension, so to speak. And then you spoke about Beyonce upgrading people. You know, in that song they talked about Saturn. They said no, not the car, but everywhere you are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, come on. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God. You teaching. Okay. Now, I wanted to say when we talk about this upgrade, this evolution, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because when we're dealing with 666, we're dealing with this light, we're dealing with stars.
Mm-hmm.
What is the speed of light? No, I'm sorry, excuse me. How many people, based on you watching Crumb TV, do I predict are going to make it?
144,000.
Only 144,000 going to make it, fam.
Only 144,000.
Only 144,000.
Mm-hmm.
I keep telling y'all, only 144,000 going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, the ones who ate McDonald's and drank Pepsi and said, well, I'm going to die someday, December 22nd, I think you better drink some fucking water. Y'all better drink some water. Y'all better drink some holy water on that day. Y'all better not hope. Y'all better hope this Jesus myth do not crumble beneath your feet. Because on this day, if Jesus don't come back, that's it. People say, oh, Jesus is going to come. If Jesus don't come back by the 20th, it's a wrap. Because we getting a new download. We getting a reboot. When the sun come back, it's going to be too late. Now, at this point, we can talk about Thor and Loki. Every time Loki attacked Thor, he attacked Thor while Odin was sleeping. So that by the time Odin woke up, Loki and the ice giants, by the time Odin woke up, it was too late. That was Loki's plan every single time. Now, when the sun comes back, the sun's going to have to do a reboot, because that 666 energy that Saturn's coming with is going to change the genetics in the 666 9 ether beings. So now you're going to see these people, just like I told you, women glow when they're pregnant. If our women start glowing and they not pregnant, bitch, don't be surprised. Grandma was already having dreams about fish and prophesizing pregnancy. If grandma starts seeing the fucking future, like the Rain Man, this is going to happen. Sister Denise better not drive that long way home. It's going to if grandma ass start levitating and spit in the future, you better subscribe to Crumb TV. If those kids who everybody said had Asperger's, ADHD, start avatar glowing in this bitch, y'all better smash the subscribe button. Because when I told you don't beat your kids because they gifted, because they special, because there's something about them, but you beat them and you set them in front of the TV and you shove that damn baby fetus McDonald's in their mouth, on that day, you better not say nothing. It's going to be the 666 beings. Those 9 ether beings. They said, sis, this is going to be an evolution. Check.
Check.
Can you tell me the opposite of evolution? I'm sorry. Excuse me. To get the right question, to get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. This is going to be where we evolve. Can you tell me the opposite of the word evolve?
Devolve.
Devolve. You know, because we talk about evolution so much and we talk about how we evolve so much, but they never talk about people devolving.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us going to evolve that 144,000, but if y'all eat that baby fetus McDonald's, you going to devolve, family. Your ass going back to caveman, ooga booga, broski. Some of us going to evolve, some of us going to devolve, some of us going to ascend,
Or
some of us
descend.
going to descend.
Mm-hmm.
Only 144,000 going to make it. You niggas that go to sleep and can't turn the goddamn TV off, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you. You think that TV gonna allow your ass to ascend? That TV is keeping your ass low at a primitive state of fear, broski. You're not going nowhere. Your ass gonna stay right here in white man land. It's gonna be you, Gucci Mane. I don't know. That's probably that's a clone. I don't know if that's Gucci. If I don't know if that's a real person or not. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that everybody's talking about evolution, but do you know what my moniker is, sis?
I'm sure I do. Which one you talking about?
I am your favorite
Racist.
I'm your favorite racist.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all want to sing kumbaya out this jank. You know who my favorite racist is? The sun. If y'all think the sun was on your ass, you go watch what Saturn do. Oh, skin cancer, melanoma. You thought the sun was on a troglodyte, flugelrod.
Yeah, because you talked about recessive genes too.
You want to talk about these recessive genes? You think these sis? You know, and I really hate to be about the cartoons and all, but you ever seen the cartoon X-Men?
Yes, definitely.
After December 21st, when 144,000 evolve, they're not going to call it an evolution. You know that, right?
That's right.
You know what they're going to call it? They're going to have the nerve to call us mutants. You know they're going to call us mutants, right?
It's okay.
Now, in the cartoon, well, actually, X-Men had a movie. Can somebody in the comments tell me what the name of that X-Men movie was where they tried to vaccinate the X-Men? I forgot the name of that movie. Can somebody in the comments tell me, was it X-Men 3? What was it called?
Last Stand.
Last Stand? X-Men Last Stand was the one where they were vaccinating the X-Men? New Mutant X3. Sis, can you check on that for me real quick? Can you share a screen? It was the one where they at the very end, they vaccinated they hit Magneto with like 100 of them minutes. Like,
yeah, it's called The Last Stand.
Oh, that is it? Last Stand?
2006.
Okay. So I want to let the family know this is what's about to happen. This is a little bit true. It's a little bit false. It's false because not everybody's going to evolve. It's false because it's not the end for everybody. This is the beginning for a lot of us. Y'all wanted the Aquarian age. Here it come. Y'all thought the sun was racist. You about to see a new brand of racism. This is a new brand of racism it's going to be perfecto. Now, keep in mind, when we're dealing with Saturn, we're dealing with karma. Do you know what the white man's worst fear is?
The white man's worst fear would be us doing to them what they've done to us. Worst fear.
Sis, justice shall run its course. And when we dealing with law, justice is a part of divine law.
Yes.
Now, I know that if we look at you, you call yourself rightfully Joy Allen, but you are of what dynasty?
The memoirs of a karmic dynasty.
We dealing with a higher law family. What you reap in this dynasty, you shall sow. It's coming back to you. So, I know they didn't want what the sun had. They don't want what Saturn got. And Jupiter's going to intensify it. Y'all thought the 666 was the devil. Then we on your ass. It's about to get ugly. Was there some other X-Men? X-Men Last Stand. So now we evolve or mutate, and like X-Men, they fear us even worse now, and they create a vaccine, just like an X-Men Last Stand. Now, this is the thing about X-Men, sis. You can't just watch the movie. You gotta stay past the credits. How many times did they hit Magneto with them vaccines? How many like syringes like hit him at the very end of the movie? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Well,
but I know what happened at the end.
In the hood, the numerical value is called an ass.
Okay.
They hit him with an ass of needles.
All right.
Now, at the end of that movie, spoiler alert, after the credits run, can you please indulge us for the family who didn't see after the credits? They might have had the bootleg. I don't know. What happens with Magneto after they hit his ass with an ass of vaccine shots?
The vaccination wore off.
The sixth God is back. The sixth God is back. Spoiler alert, family. Hollywood has already predicted. I don't care how bad the vaccine is. The shit gonna wear off. It won't be strong enough at this point. After December 21st, the shit'll be too late. Now, we already knew the Simpsons did a episode. Can you pull up Simpsons episode Mr. Burns blocks out the sun?
Okay.
Y'all think white people playing, huh? Y'all think white people? I'm about to do to y'all what my mama did to me when I got a beating. I'm about to do to y'all when she shared a screen what my mama did to me when I got a beating. Share the screen, please, whenever you're ready. Mr. Burns blocks out the sun. Y'all think white people playing? There was an episode, because when the sun come back, it's going to be too late, but the energy going to be so bad at that point in time. Bill Gates is planning to block out the sun. The same guy pushing the vaccines is planning on blocking out the sun. This was not only predicted in The Simpsons, which loves to predict-ish, this was also predicted in the anime version of The Matrix, which I think is on Netflix. Can somebody tell me in the comments, where can we find and what is the name of that anime version of Matrix where they block out the sun? It was the robots that block out the sun.
What's this? Animatrix or?
I think it was Animatrix. I think it was. I honestly don't even know, because what I'm looking at right now is looking crazy. But nonetheless, in the anime version of Matrix. Somebody said it is Animatrix. Okay.
Yeah, it's right here on the screen.
And the robots block out the sun. What we're seeing is called predictive programming.
Mm-hmm.
With predictive programming, which is a term that was coined by David Icke, I believe, I assume, actually. My apologies for assuming. But he was the first one I've heard use it. The Tamahu attempts, because the energy is too intense at that point, to block out the sun. The vaccines aren't working anymore. We've got to go to extreme measure. Drastic times call for drastic measures. And I believe that was all I had in debunking and clarifying, actually, this prophecy that is about to happen in terms of, racism, science, occultism. Was there something else that we spoke about pre-game that I didn't mention?
No, actually, from my search, it shows that predictive programming was coined by Alan Watts.
Ooh, keep me honest. Teach.
Yeah, and I'm a Alan Watts. Yeah, I follow Alan Watts.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to follow suit if that's the case. So, with that said, I wanted to close by letting the family know that I'm about to do a video. I believe it's going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be called Fuck Ali Selassie.
Okay.
Y'all better tune in, family. I got some stuff tomorrow. I'm probably not going to title it that, because I'm going to get some people that's going to, get upset because they emotionally invested in this dude. But we gonna have to put this Christian thing to the side. I just want to, give the people a heads up. I usually don't do that, but I'm coming with the PowerPoint of all PowerPoints tomorrow. Also, I want to thank you for even coming up here with me. I've kind of been down and out and not really producing the videos like I want to, but you've been working with me so much. So with that said, I wanted you to tell the people who you are and where we can find you at.
I am Joy Allen of the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty. You can find me here on Crumb TV. You can also find me on Branch of Knowledge on YouTube as well. Peace.
You're also on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter.
And YouTube?
And Facebook. And Instagram.
You're everywhere, sis.
I'm everywhere. I'm also on Amazon.com. Everywhere.
Yeah, and you and I have some videos coming up. We got to do our astrology. We got 6 more zodiacs to cover. I want to thank you so much for bringing that divine feminine energy. I was going to come up here and huff, puff, rant, and rave, but you kept me balanced, as you always do. And I just appreciate you. Thank you so much, as always, sis. I'm gonna close this out shortly. Excuse me.
Definitely.
So with that said, family, it is me, your humble brother, Crumb of Crumb TV, for another installation. 12/21/2020, end of the world prophecy debunked. Please, family, I ask of you, if you are a master student, smash that like button, family. If you are a noob and this is your first time, I know it was a rocky ride, but I want to charge you. I want to charge you. If you learned something, I'm not asking nobody for nothing. Trick, you owe me. If you came on my platform and learned something today, you owe me that subscribe. So pay up. Hit me with that subscribe button, family. I need my subscribe. Hit that button if you learned something over here, family. I'm not playing with y'all. And teachers get 40 grand a year. The damn professors get six figures. Y'all got to pay me with a subscribe. But yeah, seriously, comment. Let me know what you think. Hit that share button if it's something in your spirit. I want to thank everybody listening, audience, for actually just listening. I want to close us out with a word from our sponsors. This video was brought to you by SherryBerryStudio.com, your one-stop art shop. The link is in the description.
Brother Red Pill representing Know the Ledge, one half of the Twin Pillars. I am here rocking with Crumb TV.
You are watching Crumb TV.
You can find me on Crumb TV.
You can catch me on Crumb TV.
This is Chief Kalanago here at Crumb TV.
I am Joy Allen of the Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty in the Crumb TV studio.
Honored to be on your program, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Crumb.